Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that basketball analysis on YouTube and on analysisplayground.com. We're going to talk about the San Antonio Spurs defeating the Portland Trailblazers. This is a game where San Antonio really executed well in the first two quarters and really put a strong hold down defensively, which they was able to get around who are the Blazers. And I feel like the Blazers did a good job of slowing down, and did a good job of playing defense and getting out in transition as the game went on forward. And you can see it within the numbers. The Spurs 28 points in the first quarter. The Portland Trailblazers 18 in the second quarter. 23 points, 13 by the Portland Trailblazers. And then the third quarter picked up by the Blazers, 22-24. And then the fourth quarter they held the Spurs to only 10 points while they scored 22. But ultimately it wasn't enough to overcome the deficit that the Spurs built in the first two quarters, and they was leading. And even when the Portland Trailblazers tried to make a run, the lead could not get cut enough. They got cut to single digits, but they was never in danger, the Spurs, within losing this game. But I would say Stephon Castle is a guy that a lot of people have a lot of belief in. A lot of people have a lot of hype. A lot of people really feeling him. I see why. He's a bully ball player. He's a high octane player. He's a competitor. And he's a guy that likes to have the ball in his hands, and he's not scared of the big moments and shy away from the big moments. He actually did a lot of things tonight, but I would say his playmaking and his court vision and his IQ needs to take another leap if he's going to be a starting point guard, because he sometimes just got stuck where I don't really know if I want to dribble, if I want to shoot, if I want to score. I don't really have nobody's open, so I don't want to dribble back out to the 3-point line. So I kind of gotta give it up in the middle of the court where nobody's really open, or they can't really cut because you're already in the middle of the court. So that's going to be something they're going to have to work out with Stephon Castle. It's better when you have Wemby and those guys, on the court compared to summer league players who's basically shooters and cutters, and that's really about it. But as him being a primary ball handler, I didn't like what I have seen a lot, especially when it comes to the careless turnovers. He just was just coughing up the ball or just making passes that I didn't even see why he would even try it. But threading the needle on somebody that don't have an opportunity to score, that's bad offense. And that helped the Blazers get back in this game, and it gave them opportunities that possibly could have helped them win this game. But obviously the Spurs, got up by so much that it didn't really affect that, frame of thought. And he did finish with 22 points, plus 12 and plus minus one personal foul. He did have 5 turnovers, like I said before. He got 1 steal, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. He was 4 or 5 from the free throw line, which is decent. 2 of 6 from three. I would take it, but 8 of 21, I'm still iffy on that because some of those shots was bad, rushed, or just like he was running into a brick wall. And that's something that has to, fix. He's only a rookie, so I'm not even going to judge him that hard. I'm just stating out what I liked and I didn't like and where he needs to develop in if he wants to be a star or an all-star point guard and potentially a Hall of Famer. He has a long way to go, but Summer League is a good way to start because the numbers are there and you can see where the potential of why he was a top 5 pick. Bouye did a good job closing out the third quarter with the pass for a layup and a 3-point shot in the other layup. He finished with 11 points. He was very good at ball handling for the most part, but he did have his fair share of problems too. But he finished with -1 and plus minus 2 personal fouls. He did have that 1 turnover. He got 4 blocks, which is amazing when you accompany that with 4 steals. He had 6 assists and 2 rebounds, but was 1 of 4 from three. 5 of 13 from the field. I would take that if I'm the Spurs because he looked like he was the smallest guy on the court, but he was one of the guys that was playing the hardest. Minshew, 12 points plus 19 and plus minus 4 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 10 rebounds, so a double-double for him. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from the field. Ingram, 8 points plus 1 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 4 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals. One of them was offensive, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 3 of 9 from the field. Kisiko, 8 points plus 13 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 5 turnovers. He did get 2 steals and 3 assists. 5 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the free throw line, or 1 from the 3-point line, 3 or 6 from the field. And after that, it was some solid bench play. 4 points for Diallo, -9 and plus minus 4 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 rebounds, 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 1 from the field. Maya Kashaki, 2 points for him, -4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers. He had 2 assists, 14 rebounds in only 16 minutes. That's crazy. And 6 of them was also offensive rebounds, 1 of 6 from the field. Jameer Nelson Jr., 2 points, -4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 2 assists. He was 1 of 3 from the field. Ward, he was 7 points, -3 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the 3-point line, 3 or 6 from the field. And Williams, 7 points, +6 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 5 or 6 from the free throw line, or 1 from the 3-point line, 1 or 3 from the field. And they shot 40% as a team from the field, 33% from 3, 6 of 18 is their shots. And then they was only 85% from the free throw line, which is good. 17 to 20, that's a bunch of free throws. That was a good way to stay in front. That was a good way to not lose the lead, would still be able to put the points on the board. They also had 24 turnovers, but the free throws kind of balanced that out in the game when you had the lead already. They also had 14 steals and 7 blocks total as a team. Donovan Clingan, I didn't really like what I seen out of him offensively. He was 1 of 8. He was big. He was towering, but he didn't really use his hook shots that much. He didn't go straight up. Seemed like he was more or less trying to pass and stay out the way. And he was 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He shot some good 3-point shots. They was open. There was good shot selection. But you got to be a little bit more aggressive when you're the biggest, strongest guy and you have the biggest strength on the court. And I felt like he didn't do that. Besides, when he was offensive rebounding, when he had 4 of them, he was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Also, he had 13 rebounds total, 1 assist, 1 steal, 5 blocks, which was humongous, just like he is as a player. 1 turnover, 5 personal fouls, and -16 and plus minus. Some guy just ran into him, or he was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and that's how he picked up some of those fouls. But he did finish it with 4 points. You can't really do that in 27 minutes when you're that big and that strong. You gotta be more dominant in that paint, and you can't really be scared to go straight up when you already in dominant position below the rim. You gotta make that shot if you Donovan Clingan. Chris Murray, he got hot a little late. 9 points for him, +2 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 assists, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. He was 4 of 9 from the field. Minya, 12 points, -2 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 1 block, 4 steals, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 3 or 4 from the 3-point line, 4 or 5 from the field. Ruppert, 13 points, +2 and plus minus. He did have 2 personal fouls and 6 turnovers, with way too many when it comes to turnovers. 2 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 4 from 3-point line, 6 of 11 from the field. Davis, 6 points, -19 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. He also shot 1 of 2 from the free throw line and 2 of 8 from the field. That's not going to cut it in 21 minutes, but it was just a trial game for him. Meg Cowens, he was one of their most aggressive scorers. He finished 3 of 10, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. You was caught in a situation where you're coming off the bench and you don't really see nobody looking for their shot or really trying to score outside of Ruppert, and he comes in as a scorer. And I feel like he did a decent job looking for his shot and trying to find it within the offense, but it just wasn't there the whole game, and he couldn't really make some of the easy opportunities out there too. So you got to put blame on him for that. If you're looking for development in that area, court awareness will be something that he needs to work on. 3 points, -8 and plus minus, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 of 4 from 3-point line, 1 of 5 from the field. Jones, -8 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 block, 1 rebound. Offensive was that one. That was the only one that he had. 0-1 from the 3-point line, 0-1 from the field. Reese, 16 points, +10 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1-1 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from 3, but 6 of 13 from the field. You would take that. That's a good game from him, and he only played 13 minutes. That's very good production. Chandler, 6 points, +13 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnover, 1 block, 4 assists, 0-1 from the 3-point line, 3 of 8 from the field. Other than that, they shot 38% from the field, 30% from 3, 12 of 39, and 55% from the free throw line. They didn't get to the free throw line that much. It was a huge discrepancy in free throws. That was took one team took 20 and one team took 9. Then you put on top of that they had 18 turnovers and they also had 17 personal fouls. But they did get the same amount of steals, 14, and they had way more blocks, 11-7. But it don't really make any difference if you can't score in transition or get buckets off of it, or if you can't find a way to combat the bad scoring and shooting habits that they had this entire game. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification for more analysis just like that. I got breakdowns, I got rundowns, I got anything you need when it comes to basketball, summer league, NBA season, playoffs, anything you need, all covered on this channel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, like I said. And other than that, thanks for watching. See you guys later.